Good evening. I'd like to call to order the Zoning Commission meeting of March 10th, 2010. Let the record show that Commissioner Dumas is absent. This time I open up the floor for public comment period. Anyone wishing to comment on any item not on the agenda, please come forward. You'll have 3 minutes. No one wishing to comment. Public comment period is closed. Acceptance of the minutes, and I think we got a revision just to, because Commissioner Barre was here, so just make that note that she was not absent.
Motion to approve the revision.
On that, motion to approve. Seconded by Commissioner Nance. Any opposition? Motion carries. Item number 5, public hearing to amend the Ascension Parish Development Code. And I guess, Ricky, you're going to handle this. 5A, zoning review ID 2063.1, track A2 for Germany land development. All right, thank you.
I'm Ross Berthelot with Germany Land Development. Excuse me. Basically, I don't know if we can pull this up. There we go. It's kind of small. We're trying to get Crossroads Commercial extended. Currently, it goes back 660 feet. We're trying to get it extended back to the natural boundary of Black Bayou. Right now it just stops halfway through the property and reverts to RM. We also developed this subdivision a couple of years ago and was requested the same thing, and we're able to get the Crossroads commercial zoning all the way to the natural boundary of Black Bayou. So that's what we're trying to do for this smaller tract as well.
All right. Commissioners have any questions, comments?
Doesn't this back up to some residential property on the north side? Isn't that residential on the north side of this area?
Yes, East Creek Villas is the subdivision that we developed under Crossroads Commercial Zoning. There's a 50 by 120, I believe, lots.
Well, then why would we want to bring Crossroads Commercial up to that residential area that's right to the north of it?
It's already there. It just arbitrarily stops at 660 feet off of Highway 44.
Well, you're right, but if you look at the final plat of the East Creek Villas, which is in our package, it looks like that somebody kept track A1, Crossroads Commercial, and kept track A2 consistent with the land use to the north of it. You don't have this?
No.
You mean I got something you guys don't have?
Well, hang on here, Mike.
I'm not sure I'll follow exactly what you're saying, but
You're saying that when this was done, that part of the tract was labeled as Crossroads Commercial, and they arbitrarily stopped it. I'm looking at here that shows that piece of land in question divided into 2 tracts. A1, which is Crossroads Commercial.
You got the wrong one.
I'm on the wrong one.
No,
I'm on 20.63.1.
Which is the right one?
Well,
You're the correct one.
you guys.
The way it was, it's in the wrong order in the
you are
packet.
correct.
As much as it hurts us to say that, you are correct. No.
But you guys don't have this insert?
Oh, it was just
We have it.
wrong
We're
order.
looking at
Go
the
ahead.
wrong one.
You're on.
Now I am confused.
I think I understand now. Ricky gave me the packet that I submitted when we requested this. This is what it's currently zoned. Let's see here. This is tract A1. This is tract A2,
Okay, thank you.
and that's current zoning. This right here is actually all Crossroads Commercial. This map is wrong. Goes all the way back to Black Bayou. Also, on the other side of 931 behind Rouse, it goes all the way back to Black Bayou as well.
So then this that's included in our packet is incorrect.
It should be correct. Let's see. This is, right now, this is correct, except they didn't show that the actual zoning line right now stops halfway through tract A2. Right now.
Okay.
So we're just trying to extend it all the way back.
Okay. Thank you for clearing that up.
Sure.
So how far back on track A2 does the zoning line go? Because, you know, I'm looking at this, the photograph as well. And
Currently-
there's no line there either.
Currently, 660 feet, I believe, from Highway 44.
From the center line of Highway 44, 660 feet presently. When we redid the zoning map, we didn't take the whole thing, we didn't stop it at, we didn't take it to the natural boundary because at the time, the natural boundary was not the property line. Since then, he's come in and he's subdivided that lot to the boundary line, and since he's done that, he's coming in and he's making the request to rezone the remainder of tract A, is it A2?
A2.
Yeah, A2.
So
So
part of
originally, the way it is now, or the way that it was whenever we went, you see how I have it cut out on my aerial at the about Black Bayou. That line actually continues on all the way to the back of the subdivision of East Creek. So that's considered all one tract until he recently came in and subdivided the property into 3 different tracts.
Okay, so part of A2 now is already Crossroads
That's
Commercial
correct.
and
Yes, sir.
backs up to
That's
the
correct.
subdivision.
That's right. Yes,
So
sir.
it abuts the subdivision and it's already Crossroads Commercial.
Part of it is, and then with the, I did do the calculations with the 51%, it still doesn't meet that 51% rule. So he has to come and make the request of the, to rezone the property if he wants the whole property to be Crossroad Commercial.
Yeah, it looks like about maybe 35 or 40% is Crossroads Commercial right now.
And one thing I found a little, and I don't think it was intentional misleading, is if you look at the photograph, it shows a subdivision that's definitely residential, and on the plat, it's shown as Crossroad Commercial. And I realized, I guess I know why that happened, because we called it Crossroads Commercial, didn't we, staff? No, you weren't paying attention.
Yes, sir.
What's the question? The question is, if you look at this, there is a subdivision that y'all have reclassified as Crossroad Commercial.
No, originally,
Why?
no, originally what happened, that was before the subdivision was built. In order for him to get his 50-foot lots, he had to rezone it to Crossroad Commercial, and he did that. And after he did that, we came through, the parish came through, and we revised the map as a whole. At that time, that subdivision was there. So what we did is we put it as residential, and that's why it's showing as that. We put it as RM.
But what is
Okay, it is RM and not
Yes, sir.
Crossroad
Correct.
Commercial then.
Correct. But originally, he did get his Crossroad Commercial in order for him to build this subdivision there. In order for him to get the subdivision, or to get the 50-foot lots,
Right.
he had to do that. And that's what he's doing at this point.
Well-
Because he's still where he's,
What about the subdivision on the side of it? I mean, it says CC there, and
That- That's what we're talking about.
it's right here.
Lance, are you saying that East Creek is now back to RM?
Right.
yeah, that's the same one. That's Tanya Drive, Kelsey, and Bailey Drive.
That's back to RM.
Yes, sir, except for that front lot where the Dollar General and,
Well, yeah.
and that little strip center
Okay,
is.
so this is incorrect,
What's incorrect?
where it says CC.
Oh, that?
Yeah.
Possibly, yes, sir, yeah. That's
I mean,
his.
Well, either is or it
is
isn't.
or it isn't.
It's incorrect.
Okay.
Okay.
When did it go back to RM? I didn't know that it was RM.
It went back to RM when we revised the map back in 2009, June,
Okay.
I believe.
All right, so what are we rezoning?
We're rezoning tract,
Which piece
we
of the puzzle?
the part that is outlined in red, that's the part that we're rezoning.
We were
Outline in
zoning
red.
A2, correct?
Yes, A2.
Okay.
Can we show this?
Yeah, the
Center,
rest-
just back
Just-
to the bayou.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm
Yes.
making sure it's not going across.
No, it's not. No, we
Okay.
stopped it at that point.
Gotcha.
And he recently re-subdivided the property to stop at the bayou for this particular reason.
Okay.
Can we show this map again? I don't know how you
Yeah.
make it show here, but,
They'll put it on.
okay. So, everything right now, south of our property is MU. All of the zoning goes all the way to Black Bayou. This is the property we're talking about. It is now A1 here, and this is A2.
Mhm.
Right now, we have Crossroads Commercial Zoning. It's about 400 feet, I guess, into A2, and then another, I don't know, 600 feet that's RM that we're trying to get Crossroads Commercial. This was rezoned Crossroads Commercial when we developed it, but as Lance said, I guess they went back to RM for whatever
Okay,
reason.
okay. So it's just that little strip.
Right, it's
Okay.
a landlocked strip that's just
Right.
RM behind CC.
All right. Any other questions, comments? If not, open up the floor for public hearing. Anyone wishing to comment, please come forward. No one wishing to comment. Public hearing is closed. Any additional questions, comments by commissioners?
Yeah, I've got a question. Do you have any idea what you are thinking about putting there?
Well, the existing Tanya Drive dead ends into this tract.
Okay,
And so those 50-foot lots that are all in East Creek Villas subdivision, we thinking about maybe eventually extending Tanya Drive into this tract and turning back towards Black Bayou and continuing 50-foot lots. Or continuing lots that are allowable in Crossroads Commercial
okay.
zoning.
Does he still need that crossroad commercial for 50-foot lots?
Yes, sir, he does. Yes. Medium intensity only allows 70 foot with 10,005 square
Unless it's
feet.
PUD.
Yes, sir, correct.
Okay.
Well, that kind of makes sense then, if you're going to extend that street into there.
We don't have anything on paper yet, but future
Well,
plans
know,
are to
Might
do
even want
another
like
filing.
a concrete plant or something.
Right.
What is the wish of the commission?
I'm moved to approve.
I'll second.
Okay, move to approve by Commissioner Nance, seconded by Commissioner Slyman. Any opposition?
Object.
Objection by Commissioner Marchand. Any other objections? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Item number 5B, zoning review ID 2064.1, Lot 1 for Parish of Ascension.
I'll take this one.
Okay. I knew I was get to you sooner or later.
We got a call from a councilman to look at this parcel because it was the understanding, based on a conversation that he had with the constituent, that the property was miszoned. And so as we looked at the property and where it's located, the request is coming to downzone the property from mixed use 2 to RM. In essence, a map correction when we did the zoning map changes or revisions back in '09. We continued the Crossroads commercial line that was on the existing map, and it was basically, once again, the distance from the center line. And the property owner said, I have no intention of ever being mixed use 2. I want to be residential medium. And so we took it as a recommendation from strategic planning back to here to just make sure that we're following the correct procedures to put this back to residential medium.
All right. Any questions, comments by commissioners?
On the staff comments, item 3, they're indicating that the existing zoning is medium intensity RM, and it's really mixed use.
It's mixed use too.
Little
Yes, sir.
error.
Yeah.
But not of no consequence, but the staff comments were off there.
Okay, yeah, trying to go to on. All right. Any other questions, comments? None. Open up the floor for public hearing. Anyone wishing to comment, please come forward. No one wishing to comment. Public hearing is closed. Additional comments, questions?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
All right, Commissioner Wells, motion to approve, seconded by Commissioner Dalton. Any opposition? Motion carries. And item number 6, motion to adjourn. We're adjourned. Thank you.